Yep.
Okay, awesome. All right, the first thing that you need to do is take 3 sticks that are 18 inches long, and you're going to lay them crossing as equally as you can, trying to make a snowflake pattern that's really even around the outside. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to lift the top one off, and you're going to put your string in between them so that it's squished in between the 2 sticks. After you've done that, the next thing you're going to do is you are going to take your string and you're going to loop it around one of your sticks and then over the top of the next one. You're going to continue that process and keep looping over and around, trying to keep them as centered as possible. Try and always hold on to the middle of your sticks. That way they won't get off-centered. And if they do get a little bit off, so say they get squished, you're going to always want to try and from the middle keep pushing them back apart from each other. After you've gone around a few times, you'll notice that it starts to stiffen up and it will kind of hold itself in place while you're working. If you want to, you can also switch your string halfway through, and I'll show you that in just a minute after we get this one going. So I'm going to keep going, looping around and over, looping around and over. Then once I've gone around about 5 or 6 times, I'm going to have the option of switching my design if I want to. This is not something that's a requirement. It's something that you can do if you choose to, and you can do it either with the same color string or you can switch to doing a different color of string. So in order to switch, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the loop, and I'm going to go, instead of over, I'm going to start to go underneath and then looping over the top. And I would keep doing that then underneath, looping over the top. And as I keep going, you'll begin to see that there is a separate pattern that starts to emerge with doing it this way. At any time, you can switch to going back the other direction, and all you would need to do again to do that would be to switch from going under after a loop to going over the next stick. And you're going to keep going and doing this until you have only 1 inch left on the outside of your sticks at the very, very end. So you should have just 1 inch left on the very, very outside, and then we will tie them off. Now, when you get to the end and you need to switch strings, the way that you're going to do that, and I'll just show you now, even though this one's not at its end, is you are going to take one end of the string and the end of the next string that you're going to use, and you're going to hold them next to each other, loop it around your fingers, and pull it through. And you want to make the knot as close to those ends as you possibly can. That way you can just keep on going and keep working your way around your project with the additional string. You can also switch colors if you want to. Those were the same colors, obviously, but you can switch colors at that point as well. I think that that's all, unless...
All right.
Any questions?
So wait, let's look at a finished one. Where's your white one? So when you're finished, it'll look something like this. So that's about 1 inch.
Yeah, those are a little more than 1 inch, but...
Okay. All right.